and the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
Hey, good morning, CPC Fantasy Football family. It's your host, no other than D Money. Hey, congratulations to all the winners and losers of last week. Hey, don't get y'all head hung if y'all did not win. You could possibly be 0-14 if you didn't win, or win 2 games. You never know. David, you're on a streak. Congratulations, my boy. But I think you was on a 2-game win streak last year. So let's see if you can continue that this week against your brother. Well, enough said. We're about to come down to our predictions of the week. First off, we got My Cup Runneth Over versus the Flying Elvises. Commish. Okay, before I go with this prediction, I gotta say, Cam Newton surprised the world. He did actually better than Lamar Jackson last week. But Lamar Jackson, it happens every once in a while. He can't be perfect and score 40-something points a game. Mark, I feel bad for you. Not really, but, that's how it goes. So, but I do got to say Lamar Jackson would have scored the ball and won the game at the 1-yard line. So, hey, it was just a repeat of the Super Bowl versus New England and Seattle at the 1. All right, so let's go to these predictions. Carl, you have Aaron Rodgers that's playing New Orleans defense. The way New Orleans defense is playing right now is scary because you don't know if you're going to get the defense that's a ball hawk, or you don't know if you're getting defense that is pass interference happy. But I do see you getting 30 points a game with Aaron Rodgers. Only because I feel like he's gonna be having a lot of checks downs to Aaron Jones. But in Matt, Cam, the scam, Scram, Newton, that was a fluke last week. Don't get your hopes up on 40 points a game. He's playing the Raiders, who's coming off an emotional victory last night, should I say, because they beat a declining Drew Brees. With no Michael Thomas, they just thought they won the Super Bowl beating the Saints. But looking at your lineup versus Carl, I don't really think you'll win a game this year. I really don't think you will win a game this year. But this one is going straight to the commish. Congratulations on victory number 2. Next, we have Christian Boys that started off so hot and ended up sizzling after the first game, like sizzled completely, like you throw water on a fire. Versus B-Bam, who's hot, even though he has no running back. The only running back he got is Cook. Tariq Cohen, man, is trash. What you gonna do there? But they both also have 2 great quarterbacks, Patty Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. With that being said, Mark, you have no running backs worth putting in your lineup, really. Mostert is hurt. So I'm gonna give Mark a L this week, and congratulations, Craig, on victory number 3. Is this the undefeated season that you've been waiting for since you started the league when you got the playoff gate? Is this the time that you shine? I doubt it, but anyway. Congratulations, Craig, on victory number 3. Next, we got the Battle of the Heels. David versus Kenny. Man, I'm looking at y'all quarterback situation, and y'all tit for tat at quarterback. You got Kenny has Deshaun Watson, who has no receivers. David has Drew Brees, that is declining. Then I go back and look, and I've been bouncing back and forth. Kenny get this one, David get this one. And by the time I got to tight end and I looked at tight ends and I said, you know what? David's going to win this week, so congratulations, because he has Waller, who should have been a keeper last year. David, hint, hint, keep him this year. That is your gem. If not, I don't think you'll get him next year. So congratulations, David, on victory and maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember if you won the first game or not. You played Leslie. I think Leslie won, so this would be 2. So congratulations. Then we got 2-time champ versus Dream Chasers. Leslie, what happened last week? My tight end that I dropped that you did not want to trade me for. You would have came out good in that trade too, because I wanted James White. And James White didn't play last week because, sadly, with his parents. But he hasn't been productive so far in New England. But no hard feelings there. Man, looking at y'all matchup, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. Dak's in Seattle. Goff in Buffalo. Man, I don't think the Cowboys can. They're going to be too drunk on last week's victory against Atlanta to come back from 40 points like they did to pull out the victory. But Greg also got Galladay that's coming back. So that's going to be an interesting scenario there if he gets quality playing time. Mark Ingram finally did something for Greg. Man, I would hate to say it keeps up or it doesn't. But looking at this roster and this week, I'm going to give Greg a notch this week. And Leslie, you started off hot, and now you're not. So congratulations, Greg, on the dub. Then we have backup keeper versus the chosen one. Man, Caleb, all I can say is if your running backs produce 90 points a game, that was higher than Kenny's total points last week. 3 running backs scored more than Kenny's team last week. Thanks to Aaron Jones' 45 points. And then I'm not even going to mention what DJ Metcalf did, okay, with Amari Cooper. Man, if your team can put up points like that every week, and you're going against Travis this week, I don't think, matter of fact, I know Travis does not have the firepower to keep up with that. I'm looking at it right now. Jared Allen, what is he scoring? Let's see what Jared Allen scored. Okay, so I'll give Jared Allen a notch on that one. He's scoring about 30-something points. Well, y'all tired, you and Matt Ryan. So, and then I go back and look at Amari Cooper. Well, Tyler Lockett, 19 points. Let's see what Amari Cooper's been averaging. 16 points. So, by the average of wide receivers, Travis, I want to pull for you, my boy, but your lineup just has me not interested in your team. It has me more towards Caleb. I don't think he's going to score 90 points with running backs this week. Aaron Jones might have 15 points. He's playing the Saints defense. The Saints are always tough on the run. The running backs do not do good against the Saints. But because of he has Chris Carson and Nick Chubb, I am going to give this victory to Caleb. So congratulations, Caleb, being 3-0 this week and probably keeping the #1 spot. Travis, man, better luck next week, buddy. Then the second game that I don't want to pick, I didn't even want to put it in the video, but I have to because they're in the league, and like this team is really, like both of them is like, I can't even describe. We have Steel Curtain versus Murray and Hurry. Okay, so let's go into this a little bit more. We got Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray. They both tit for tat. They're not going to outscore each other. If it is, it ain't much, okay? Then you look at running backs on both of them, and you're like, okay, Taylor, McKinnon, Gordon, Kelly. They all equal out each other. Oh, man. Running back, Cam Akers. Nah, he's not all Zach Moss or whatever his name is. Did I say Zach Moss? Yep, that's right. I'm going to say the first team that scores 60 points. 60. The first team to reach 60 points. Because whoever scores 65 wins. Just point blank and simple. Like, unless your quarterback gets you 65 points, you're not going to hit 70. I'll be shocked if both teams hit 70 points. Looking at it. This is worse than David's teams for the last 5 years. This game right here, like, this shouldn't even be allowed to be in the schedule. This game is so horrible. So, whoever scores 61st wins. I think the X factor for this is going to be Will Lutz. So, congratulations, Clyde, on this victory. Mike, better luck next year. The final game of the evening, the final one, is Thunder and Lightning versus my boy Hammer Time. You know, looking at our lineups, man, and I get so scared at your running backs. The way Clyde and Henry's been running for me lately, this last game makes me nervous. Your tight end with Juno Smith, man, makes me scared. Now you put Miles Sanders in against Cincinnati. Man, you're really making me want to pick you. But because I'm staying with my gut and staying with my true self and being biased on this one, I'm going to go with myself. I'm going with myself. I think the Kansas City team was all sleeping last week. They did not perform like they should have. Clyde is going to get hopefully 20 points. Henry's going to wake up and start running the ball. And then on the other end, I got OBJ, who should be phenomenal this week against Washington, and Allen Robinson, they play in Atlanta, who just gave up the game to the Cowboys. So I'm looking at my matchup against you this week and thinking, like, you got your 3 running backs, but your 3 running backs can't keep up with my 3 wide receivers. And I think my 3 wide receivers with my quarterback named Joe Burrow, if you look right behind me on this wall, the man is right there. He's going to be the X factor besides the running backs. So, Hammer, I just dropped that hammer on you, son. You lost this week. Congratulations on your first loss. And it's not going to be your last. Your boy, Thunder and Lightning, out.